Hello everyone. So today is another update for the um, the coding adventure, whatever you want to call it, um, the battery automatic battery sorting mechanism or assembly line, whatever. So here's an update. Oh, oops. I I think I forgot something. Anyway, so I made this. I 3D printed this from obviously plastic, and I made it fit several batteries like this. I mean, they don't like fully slot in. As you can see, there's like a little bit of a space. Like some of them are very, you know, some of them are very good. So anyway, yeah. So I have some 3D printed walls, and this is for a battery to go into. So let me show you guys. So it's not like precisely made or anything, because obviously why would I make anything precise? So we have like this, and then motor goes on the other side, and then another wall. Oh, with the motor. Let me get that real quick. So we have the motor. I actually changed the motor because I made some failed prints and some, well, we have the original design. Here's the original design. There was a couple flaws in there, obviously, as you can see by the original design. One of them being it's all made from cut CD trays, and, well, I mean, it's pretty strong anyway, like, it's relatively strong, but it's not good strong. It's a huge area of, like, a funnel for the batteries to go into, and then the single motor that's holding everything on. Not a very great thing, because this motor is not strong. So when I showed you guys that it, when I showed you guys that it like rotated, I think I just broke something, and then the batteries fall through, I didn't realize that if it rotated too much, so let me put in 2 batteries, not too much, but like if it rotated too slowly, which is the maximum speed it can go at, I mean, I guess like that, 2 batteries fall. So as you can see, they both fell. And because both of them fall, I can't really hold one in place because the motor stalls. And at that point, I need to keep the current going through the motor, and then it burns it out. So I can't do that. So what I decided was the stepper motor. I found this in a project bin from years ago, and I was like, oh, why not do this one? So I then looked at a different project bin, actually my scrap bin, that it's not a scrap bin, it's a, whatever you want to call, whatever you want to call it. And then I found this, the controller for the motor. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't have to buy anything. Anyway, this is like an adapter shaft, because I can't directly make the motor work with the thing. So I'm gonna glue it down, obviously. I'm not gonna keep it like this, but this is like a proof of concept, essentially. I have several, I've 3D printed several flat sheets. Let me show you guys all of them. So I've 3D printed several flat sheets. This goes on top, and then this should be on the side like this. And the reason I know it should be like this and not the other way is because this side is thinner than this side. And so the thinner edge of, I guess, the left side, let me show you guys this more towards the center, is like this. Okay, then we have big flat piece. Oh, big flat piece goes on here. So, that's what I was gonna do. So, like the other design of this elevated angled surface, so the batteries funnel into it, I'm gonna have an elevated angled surface like this, more so like that, inside of here. So it would be like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. It would be like inside of here, angled down. I'm gonna do that a little later, because that's not an important thing. So then I have this. I don't remember if this goes here or not. It might not. And the rotation, I actually wrote it here because I forget, and I don't want to turn on my computer every single time I'm like, I forgot, which way does this go? Anytime I want to assemble it, I mean. So it rotates this way. So that means battery falls into here. So let's do like a little mock thing. Battery falls into here, and then it rotates. Oh, it's not gonna be this quick. It's again, well, it's not a proof of concept anymore. Anyway, it's okay. Hold on. So it's on top here, and then since it rotates this way, I need the. I don't remember if it's this. I think it's this. I don't really remember. All right, hold on. Let me show you guys. Before I'm gonna assemble everything off screen probably because it's so many like fidgety and moving parts that you may not understand. But at least I showed you guys everything. Anyway, here is what is gonna happen. Because this is a solid piece of plastic, I'm gonna just take this out and show you guys on a flat 2D or like see-through thing. So there's the motor on the other side, and there's the motor on the other side. This rotates this way, so when a battery drops in, it's like this, it funnels in, then it goes down to the first checkpoint, or whatever you want to call it, and then this side, there's an access point, and the other side also has an access point, as you guys saw from that. So then the probes, or the single probe that I get from this DVD drive up here, I'm going to take it from the old, I'm going to disassemble this, is touching like this, whoop, reads the voltage. Is everything good? Everything should be good. If it's not good, it pushes this off into like a bin or something, into like a waste disposal area. And then if this is good, and then it goes down and then it drops. It should drop. Let me do like from real world perspective. So it just slots it. I mean, it doesn't like get pushed in, and then it does this, reads, goes down. There we go. Oh, everything falls apart. So yeah, that's how it should work. It should fall from the bottom into its next section. And that's much easier than having everything controlled. So like, I know, it's my V1, you could say. Version 1. So, this gets rotated. This gets pushed down. And there we go. Into, see, it got stuck. That would not have been good. It gets pushed down into this. Then it gets moved. Oh my goodness. It gets moved. Whatever. It gets moved into this point where this arm right here reads the voltage by moving closer, while when this side has a magnet on it. So like there would be a vertical magnet with a wire, and then this magnet would stick like this when it comes in. And so this would read the voltage pushing in and be like, okay, it's good, or it's not good, whatever. And then if it's good, then it goes through with this arm. Can I move this arm? I can. When this arm pushes the battery. If it's if it's bad, the actuator would hit it and it would fling it elsewhere. So that would be the premise. Now, not a very great premise because it's a hit or miss situation, literally. Because if it hits it and it goes into the regular section, it's like, oh, the battery's good. It's not. So that's what's going on right now. I've been 3D printing these things for days now. I think 3 days. Well, designing, modeling, and 3D printing, and troubleshooting. Oh yeah, let me show you the bin of wasted stuff. So it's not a big bin actually for a first time. It's not a big bin. The issue with the first edition, let me show you. So I had everything. Oh. So I had everything positioned properly, or at least I thought so. But as you can see, the motor is lower here than this one. What I did was I centered the motor to the center of this. So it didn't know whether it was like, oh, everything is centered or everything's not centered. So it's the center of the motor is actually over. So I had to manually, well, manual. I mean, everything was manual. But yeah, anyway, that was my very quick video, very quick introduction, conclusion. All right, have a good day, now, afternoon. Peace. See ya.